Hey guys, my name's Jake. I'm gonna be doing my informational speech. My topic is gonna be about hybrid cars, and I've got a visual aid to go along with it. So we can get this started. So first off, what we need to know is what is a hybrid car. Well, a hybrid car it uses two types of power. So we have gas powered and we have electric power. So gas powered, we have an internal combustion engine just like in a regular car. This is a smaller engine, so it does not have as much horsepower as the other ones. So then we have the electric engine. The electric engine is used for takeoff, or more like when you come to a stop and then you need to get going again. Well, the electric motor kicks in and it gets you going. And then at high speeds, your gas engine kicks in around 45 miles per hour to 50 miles an hour is usually where that kicks in. So around there is the sweet spot. And on the interstate, when you're going 70 and things like that, it switches over to like electric and then gas. So we have a few pros of a hybrid car. We have its gas mileage, it's environmentally friendly, financial benefits, regenerative braking systems, and higher resale value. So gas mileage. Averages around 58 miles per gallon. So that means you could probably go from Winston-Salem all the way to Memphis in one tank of gas. So that is really good. It runs on corn ethanol, so it doesn't run off of like 93 or whatever you put in your cars, like Supers, whatever. This is like more like 83, so it helps out with the gas. Environmentally friendly, of course, doesn't put off as much air pollution, especially when that electric engine's kicking in. You're not polluting the air or anything like that, so that's good. Financial benefits, the less gas money. We go to the tank, we usually pay $45 depending on how big your tank is in your regular car. But with a hybrid car, you pay around $33. That's calculated with $2.80 a gallon, and you run it for 58 miles. Do the math, that's $33 to fill up your tank. Average car cost is around 28 grand, so it's not really going to kill your pocket, but that's the lower end hybrid cars, so it keeps going up from there. So more like Teslas, things like that. That's where you get into your luxury range. Regenerative braking system. This is a neat thing about a hybrid car. So when you're going down the road, let's say you get to a stop sign. Well, let's say you need to hit your brakes. Well, all of a sudden the kinetic energy in your brakes, it makes energy and charges your batteries while you're just sitting there. So that's really cool how that happens. So higher resale value, the car keeps its value because you don't run the engine 100% of the time. You switch from engine to battery, so it's not killing your engine. So that is one thing why it's higher resale value. The Prius resale value, the 2018s, are like 15 grand, but if you buy them new, they're like 28 grand, so it's a high resale value. So now we go to the cons of a hybrid car. You have less power. Horsepower-wise, poor handling, high maintenance cost, and then we have presence of high voltage. So horsepower loss. These motors only produce about 200 horsepower, so you really don't have a lot. So your average car usually has around 280 or 290 horsepower. Poor handling. So this was really interesting to look up. The batteries in the cars, they weigh a lot. So, the more weight you have, the harder it is to control. It's just hard to get around corners and things like that with these cars. So high maintenance costs. Let's say like you're going down the road and all of a sudden your batteries just stop. Well, it's about $8 grand to fix with no insurance. But with insurance, you're looking at around $1,200. So it's really not that bad. And then the electrical wiring for those batteries are $1,200 without insurance or $400 out of pocket or with insurance. We have presence of high voltage. Let's say you're in a crash and the batteries, they have battery acid in them. So those can be really dangerous, especially to you and other bystanders. So some of the examples we have of hybrid cars, you of course, as everybody knows, Toyota Prius, it's a common one. Toyota Camry, and also the Ford Fusion. More of these companies are becoming involved in the hybrid cars. And then those are the lower end hybrid cars. So we have the higher end hybrid cars, which is Acura RLX Sports, Lexus GS 450, and then of course, like I said earlier, the Tesla Model X. So with these hybrid cars coming into play, we're really going through like an environmental change. So some of the environmental things are the charging stations around the cities. If you'll just go to a popular city, you'll see that there are charging stations all over the place. Winston-Salem's got a few. Moxville even's got some. I know Statesville's got some. And then Wilmington, I saw, had a couple on the map. So that is really cool how our world's changing to hybrid cars and getting to really know how they work and things like this. So I'm hoping that with this speech, I taught y'all how to know what a hybrid car is. All right, thank y'all.